It seemed like such a hopeful sign that this dove built this nest right here when President Barack Obama was heading abroad for international talks. But then North Korea stole the spotlight. And the saber rattling from his political foes here at home makes me think peace might not be at hand.
Mr. Gingrich, before today's launch, you said the North Koreans should not be allowed to fire a missile and that the U.S., quote, should take whatever preemptive actions are necessary. Are you saying that President Gingrich would have taken out that missile on the launch pad?
Yes, I'm saying...
Gingrich was talking about a newfangled type of bombing, electromagnetic pulses that take out electrical systems. But as a matter of political pressure on a president to be strong and decisive, it's an old story. And it's the kind of pressure presidents often yield to. Of course, there's a rich history to presidential bombing. We all remember George W. Bush, the most prolific bombardier in the White House, and not just Republicans. Bill Clinton made use of the bombing option in the Balkans, George Sr. in the Persian Gulf. And whenever Richard Nixon and Lyndon Johnson wanted to make it look like they were winning the Vietnam War, it was bombs away. And of course, the granddaddy of them all, Harry Truman, went nuclear. This happens because politically it just seems to a lot of people easier and stronger to drop bombs and do the hard, complex work of diplomacy. And then there's the psychological effect. It's almost as if it makes us feel good. About the only president who consistently resisted the military option was Jimmy Carter, and he got a reputation for being weak. So now the pressure's on President Obama from Gingrich, and Dick Cheney is on the warpath to say the president is giving in to terrorists unless he becomes a hawk.
I'd like to just simply ask you yes or no. By taking those steps, do you believe the President of the United States has made Americans less safe?
I do.
All of which might not bode well for our peace dove, but we'll be keeping track of her on the Trail Mix blog as she raises her new family. Just don't tell Cheney she's here.